Both of your characters, first of all, we need to see more about mainly, like, I think they need love interests. And I'm wondering
We got
if you
them.
agree.
We got them.
Yeah.
We definitely will have.
I got a boyfriend
Yeah.
You do.
in season 3, which started at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
And we come back and she's got a little something, something.
There's a little something happening, but she's still not tied to anyone. And I was just saying that I think that a good reason that she isn't is because she's probably dealing with a fear of commitment due to her mom's infidelity. And like, who has the chance? I know it's like, oh, sorry.
My dad is sassy though. He's a sexy sheriff. So that mayor can't say no. Love that guy.
She didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she's got like a little bit of salt and pepper on her plate.
Some sweet salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
We saw you have a bit more conflict in this season with Betty, and Kevin's trying to be more on his own, kind of pursue what he wanted. Will that kind of continue? Do you expect? I know you guys have not filmed too much, but do you expect to see him kind of going out on his own, or is he still kind of a reliable friend to Betty?
The relationship with Betty is somewhat confusing to me right now. I hope that they get back to that. I think it's kind of was a crux of what Kevin was at the beginning of the show, and I think since then we've kind of gotten away. I'm picking my nose in front of you. We've gotten away from it, and obviously they had that bit of falling out, but they were back to friends right away. So I would love to see them dive back into that and see how Betty interacts with all the Cooper, like with Mrs. Cooper too. I think that could be a cool dynamic. But I think Kevin having his boyfriend, it's going to be fun to watch him as he is such a sweet kid. Maybe doing things that he shouldn't be doing, trying to make this other person like him more, trying to leaving less of himself in order to please someone else. I think that's something Kevin does a lot. So I hope eventually we watch him grow to not do that. So I think that's a good story that high school and college and people like me should watch. But so I think there'll be some of that, and I think we're going to kind of dive into the new part of Kevin. And our characters are moving in together. So our parents are moving in together. So it'll be fun to watch this sassy diva deal with that little sassy
I feel
not
like
diva.
I know that's the thing. I feel like Josie and Kevin. It's kind of like one of those things where I might not be happy about like how our parents are together, but now I've got this cool sibling that we can make jokes and talk
I want to make a
about
band.
things
I think we should do a band. Like, I don't know why they haven't done it yet.
Well, I think we're going to be exploring something at the Speakeasy that Veronica.
Oh yeah.
I think that Josie and Kevin are going to be doing some stuff in there because she's
Spoken
going to
word.
be figuring out
Metaphorical dancing.
She's going to be. Josie's going to be with Veronica at the Speakeasy, and she's also going to be figuring out more of like what her particular sound is as an artist, because she doesn't know who she is at all at this point.
She's lost.
Yeah, she is a little lost kitty. I think a portion of the season is going to be showing her evolving into who she feels like she is, and part of that is going to be her having red hair. Which is going to be really fun. I can't wait for that.
Looks great.
I don't have it out today. It was literally the size of like a lion mane last night. It got way too big.
I liked it.
I had to tie it down.
One more question, guys. How does what happened to Archie at the end of last season affect his friends and you guys and everybody?
I think it affects us pretty substantially. Regardless of how much our interactions do or don't play out, on screen all the time, like together as a group. When this thing happens to Archie, we're all affected, and we all don't want to see anything happen to him, because we're in high school, like he's a kid, and for as far as we know, he's like not guilty, so it's a tough thing to deal with.
Yeah.
It's a lot of banding together.
I think it's the first time in the show where something bad is happening to one of the main characters, specifically like themselves. Like there seems to be a lot of adversity for everyone, with all these like random people like dying or whatever. But this time it's like Archie is in trouble and is facing this very bad thing, and the entire community is rooting for him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of uneven. It doesn't really. It's awkward, and I think sets a really cool tone of ambiguity of what's going to happen. And KJ's really good. He's really, really talented. And every episode I see him get better, so it's fun to watch him. And he's really good this season, so I'm excited. I mean, the first 10 days he's been great.